Howdy.
Hello. I thought about thinking we're gonna call this the summertime yapathon or the summertime
Oh,
yapisode, something like that.
Yapisode. I like that.
Summertime yapisode.
Summertime Yapisode. Yeah, we both we both are busy, so we
We're
didn't
both,
want to take notes, but we did want to yap.
we did want to talk to one another. Alright, yeah.
So we're calling it a Yapisode.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in my brain right now. So I unfortunately went to go look at one of the things that we were gonna talk about and was like, none of that's going in. So it's bad
I
when
was
I'm
thinking
like,
about it and I was like, man, I've got a lot going on this weekend. I don't know when I'll take notes. And then when you said you'd probably be taking notes Sunday morning, I was like, what if we just
didn't. Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are. Apologies to everyone. I'm going to be drinking my ale.
It's a very interesting shape. The kind of offset spout.
My spout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be kind of like an alternative blender bottle.
It looks like a pill with a spout.
Mm-hmm.
Giant pill.
It's not like bad tasting. It's basically this thing that I'm sure lots of gym bros know about. It's called Huel. It's nutritionally complete food. And there's one part of the Huel audience that's like very focused on nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another part of the Huel audience that is very mentally ill and can't.
Oh, sure. I mean,
yeah.
To be expected.
And I think for people who, so me being on a GLP-1, for instance, it's really hard for me to find the motivation to cook a lot of times because I just don't think about food being a necessitative part of my day, even though it is. And so therefore having something that I can just dump 2 scoops of into water and shake it up, and then that has given me 400 calories and like 40 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good, to be fair.
Not bad at all.
So it's adult formula. I am not but an overgrown baby. So
I learned last night that I can get myself to eat. I have little edamame steamable snack bags, and that was very tasty. And I was on my meds yesterday, but still ate that. So
I love edamame, like homemade. Like I actually really enjoy the like microwave bags. I wish like, I mean, I don't wish Spain did this because, individual snack bags are like kryptonite. But like I can only get them in the big freezer bags at the grocery store. But it's still so nice.
I had a big bag of like steamable edamame in the freezer for a long time until I got freezer burn and I had to throw it out. But
yeah,
I would just
so
because it wasn't in snack bag size.
If it's individually portioned, I feel like that's a step easier.
It's got to be if I'm gonna eat something, it needs to be easy to access.
You might like Huel then, to be honest. They make food as well. Like they make actual solid food as well. I just stick with the shakes because it's the easiest. But actually, it's not the easiest. We've had they make like astronaut food, like packets of dehydrated, like camping food, basically.
Yeah.
Where you just like dump noodles and various powders.
Water. Yeah.
And then put boiling water on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, not an all the time kind of thing, but
we went camping.
Purpose. Oh yeah, you went last weekend.
A couple weeks ago. Last weekend we went down to the lake, to Addie's family lake house. But the weekend before we canoed out to one of the islands on Lake Ouachita and camped. And we were going to stay 2 nights, but there was some sketchy weather coming in, so we left a day early, but that meant Aiden and I like to cook. I like to cook real good at least one night I'm camping, especially for like a canoe trip where you don't have to worry about weight. And so we had street tacos the first night. They were fantastic. And then the next day, day we had, we were going to have our Mountain House meals, but we left early. So we just had Mountain House meals unused. And then one night that week, we didn't want to cook dinner. And so we just ate Mountain House meals for dinner. And it was honestly the best dinner we've had in a while.
It's just easier. Like, it's just so much
like, what do you mean? I just pour boiling water. And I hadn't had chili mac since the time I attempted to climb Mount Whitney and got altitude sickness and couldn't. But I couldn't even enjoy it then because of the altitude sickness.
Obviously,
so it was nice to redeem myself. Chili mac and Cholula Mountain House.
Wow.
So good. It was very nice.
I will, hot tip, a really good, well, I've had to do a lot of low brain power cooking because GLP-1 plus, it's hot as balls. So I physically, like, what did I cook? I cooked something this past week and I was like, I can't do that anymore. Like, it's so hot. I can't stand over a stove. It's like, it's really, really hard. Because it's not only like in the 90s until midnight, it's also 70% humidity. So it's like, the sweat just doesn't evaporate. You just sit in your own sweat. You feel like you can't breathe. Like, and so hot tip.
No one wants to cook like that.
Pasta salad is.
Oh, that's a good point. It is a good pasta salad time of year.
We've got some pasta salad. I'm gonna make one tonight. That's just, you just throw gnocchi in the oven, and then you cut up cherry tomatoes, and I cut the mozzarella pearls in half because then it seems like there's more of them, and then you put balsamic glaze over all of it and mix it together, and it's like a caprese salad, but baked gnocchi is some of the best shit on earth.
Heard or thought of, I didn't know you could bake that.
Yeah, you can just, like, if you get it from a package at the grocery store, you don't have to boil it or anything. You just like throw it on a sheet pan and then throw it in the oven.
That is great.
It is so minimal effort and so good. It tastes so good. It's like little crunchy. No, that sounds.
Pillows. I have a whole collection of tomatoes from the garden, and the only thing I can think to make with them is a caprese salad, and I make bruschetta. Those are the two things I know what to do with tomatoes. Oh, and pizza. If I make pizza, I made a margarita pizza a few weeks ago. I decided that pizza is gonna be my food group that I cook real well. Yeah. But I do really think I need a pizza oven.
I was gonna say, do you guys have? Yeah, I think pizza ovens are like. I've seen this really cool one online. It's like this guy has in his house, and it's just like a little, like, it looks like a little flying saucer, and you like open it up, and then you put the pizza on it, and it like spins. And then you like close the lid and it spins and it cooks the pizza. It looks really cool. I have no idea what it's called, but it looks really cool. I'm sure it's like
I saw one
disgustingly expensive, but
probably. I saw one that looked like a frog, so I'm kind of stuck on that.
Is it? I mean, it lends itself to that, doesn't it? Because it's like the,
Yeah. It's a frog with a big mouth.
Yeah, anyone who's not watching,
I really think I need it to complete my pizza, my ultimate pizza quest. My ultimate pizza chef quest requires a pizza oven.
chef quest? Like what? Like if you had any sort of pizza you could make, what would you make?
Well, I'm partial to the honey pig from Wicked Woodfire at Fossil Cove, which is a
Go
pepperoni
on.
pizza but with jalapenos on it and then honey drizzled over it, and it's wood fired and just the best.
That's to be
That's
fair.
currently my favorite.
Papa John's does have a version of that here.
I think we've tried
I can't
that.
even imagine how much better it would be though from
But I
like,
really want a honey pig now. When can I make that happen? I'm looking at Aiden to see when I can make that happen. Do you have game night tomorrow with John? I told him he needs to experience the real honey pig. We're having honey pigs tomorrow for dinner, if anyone wants to come.
Incredible. PSA.
I made them a few game nights ago. I made them, and John really liked my version of a honey pig, and I said, "Oh, you need to try the real one to really experience the tastiness."
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a bunch of notes I've been racking up.
Okay.
In our month hiatus.
Oh, good. Please do tell me. I have like basically nothing. My whole life has been my job, unfortunately. So, when was our last episode?
I think like exactly a month ago.
Was it exactly a month ago? God, the last time I had therapy and the last time we had a podcast episode was exactly a month
I
ago.
forgot therapy this week and I was really pissed about it.
No.
I just hate, like, I don't know. I hate missing or forgetting about appointments. Like, I'm sure our therapist didn't mind that I missed one day of therapy. But also, I get so dysregulated for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I feel so guilty that I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, fuck.
Dealing with the guilt is the worst part. I even get...
That's actually what started fuck being a trigger word for Toby, was I missed an appointment and said it, and then it ended up leading into a panic attack for other reasons. And then now anytime I say the word, he... Like, do you need me? I'm here to serve. How can I help? Would standing on your face help? Yeah, literally.
Just standing on me with my...
Would it help if I hovered over you very closely?
My intense, dense, small body, would that help? Would that help if I was standing over you?
It is helpful the time that he'll get up and like lay on my chest, and that actually is surprisingly nice, and I don't know where he learned to do that, but I think that's one of the ways that dogs are just, I guess, smart.
Yeah, intuitive at the very least.
Because like, this actually is helping. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm just gonna lay on top of you. He wasn't looking at me, he was looking straight ahead, just like, I think this is good. I think I'm helping. It's like, if I don't move and stay here, I think this is good.
He's like, if I don't move, she won't do anything bad. Like, nothing bad will happen if I don't move. I'm gonna plug in my... sorry.
But my notes.
Before you get into notes.
Yeah. Do what you need to do.
Plug in so that there's a bit more stable connection. Because I think someone is playing video games and I don't know actually how technology works. And so my theory is that those video games might disrupt my signal, which is more important.
So true. Oh my god, speaking of games, you know what Aiden and I have been playing?
What?
Split Fiction.
Oh, yay!
And it is just the most fun. It's so much more fun than It Takes Two was for me.
Really?
Isn't I love
masterfully done. Isn't it beautiful?
It's so well done.
It's so beautiful. Like, I can't get over how
every time we get back to my character scenes, because mine's the green one with all the pretty...
So is mine!
Oh, look at us! But every time we get back
of course we chose the nice ones.
Yeah. Like, oh, we're back where it's nice and happy. This is good. Oh, I'm not running from robots and hiding behind screens. I'm just getting to frolic and swim.
See, but then Ashin obviously loves the, like, crazy, like futuristic, like sci-fi
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
And so he was always like, "Ugh, we're fairies again." And I was like, "Yay, we're fairies
Yay, we're
again."
fairies.
Like, I was so happy. And that's so funny because Ocean, it's so funny, like the way that the like personalities align to our
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah.
Like he's
And he
like
was like,
so
oh,
like
this is so cool. And I'm like,
this is so
your levels are
intense.
so much worse than my levels. I like mine so much more.
No,
Because I
that's
just
literally
I'm
the
not good
exact
at
ones that we
aiming
had.
and shooting and I'm
The
just,
whip was pretty cool though, in the level with the like the light swords. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Wait, have we
The
done that?
whip
Yeah,
was
we've done that
cool.
one.
Like where
Yeah.
she like Zoe, the green one, got to like
Oh,
whip
yeah, and you
things.
turn into the
That was
tree.
cool.
I
Oh, I
love
do
turning
like
into
the
the
tree
tree.
one. The tree one was cool. I
The shape shifting
particularly, when
one.
we were playing that, I think that's when I was like, okay, I need to tell Katie to play this because like I knew at that point I was like, you
It's like,
either get to turn
I'm
into
a
a tree.
tree.
Exactly, you have tree powers and fairy powers, and it's like I
Oh
feel
my god,
like
it's
Katie would
so
absolutely
fun.
lose her shit. It is
Yeah,
so fun. Oh my god, I'm so glad that you guys like it. That's
I
so
love it.
exciting.
It's like on Tuesdays we do like at home date nights, and then on the
Oh, that's
weekends we try to
awesome.
do a out of house one. But
Mm-hmm.
um, our at home date nights have just been, do you want to play Split Fiction? What if we just
Mm-hmm.
what if we just DoorDashed and played Split Fiction?
Yeah,
What if that was day night?
honestly.
And it's great.
Hey, do
Um,
you know what a bright spot in my week was this week? Was that I
hmm.
figured out that my company gives me a meal allowance every month. And I thought it was just like part of my salary that got rerouted into this account. And then if I didn't use the money on that account, that
Uh-huh.
it would just go back into my salary. And then after a few
Uh-huh.
months of actually looking at looking at my pay stubs, A,
Uh-huh.
and B, being to Claude like, explain this to me like I'm five, please. And like they were like, I was like, something's not adding up. And it turns out that I just have like hundreds and hundreds of euros worth of money that I haven't spent on, and you can only spend it on restaurants and takeout food.
Oh
So,
shit.
and we're leaving for the UK on Thursday. So
So you're just like
we've ordered six
grown up.
times, I think, in the last week.
Incredible.
That's
That's
it.
so
That's all.
nice.
I was like,
I love that.
Ashen,
I
we
want
have an
that.
unlocked stream of income,
Yeah.
unfortunately, for the delivery services here.
Oh, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
We just got they just started a new quarterly bonus program. So we'll see. I just made a shopping cart of all of the stained glass things that I need to accomplish the pieces I want to make for Aiden and I, and just like
Mm-hmm.
tools and solder, and it's
Yeah.
like $270. So really hoping these quarterly bonuses pan out well for me.
Really getting really wanting
So I would
the
love to get
quarterly
some
bonus to come through.
good glass
Yeah.
and supplies,
I
so I can
just
stop
I'm
going to
just
Hobby Lobby.
constantly ordering um Mexican food. And what else did we have?
Love that.
We had like
I'm
salad
so hungry.
chain. I'm sorry, I'm not making it better. Do you want some
No,
adult
that's
formula?
okay.
That
Yes,
should
thank you. You
quench
could
the
pass
hunger.
that over to me.
It tastes like
I'm
what I
hoping
imagined formula actually tastes like. So
I would be interested to try formula in a day when it's, available for me to try.
yeah,
Um, I'm going to help Addie set up her classroom
yes,
after this.
yes, yes, yes.
It's one of my favorite activities. I love helping set up classrooms. Any teachers out there, let me know. I'll help set up your classroom.
You would
Uh,
have loved being a child of my dad.
yeah,
He
honestly, I would have loved setting up his classroom every year.
That was a really fun thing that we did every year. Did that and then like went out to lunch afterwards.
Yeah, I love that. We're
It's
getting, yeah, so
really
there's
great.
a really good coffee shop in Siloam Springs called Poor John's. And
I've heard of
Tomac
this.
and
Yeah.
Addie are getting my breakfast and coffee for me, and they're going to put it in the fridge for when I get there.
Nice.
Which is so nice. More so, keep talking about food.
I had a question about that. Well, actually, Austin had a question about that because I told him that you were going to set up Addie's classroom, and he was like, you could see the buffer wheel going around the brain, and he said, "Why already?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, school starts in like 2 weeks, if that.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, like, usually, like,
Addie's actually pretty stressed because we're doing it later than we did it last year.
I was
and
like,
she's in a new building.
Middle of August. And he was like, but what? He had a lot of questions immediately. He was like, but why does she have to take down all of the stuff in her classroom? And I was like, well, she's probably either moving rooms or, like, I assume there's some sort, like you said, she's in a new building.
Even if you're not moving rooms, you have to, like, take down your...
Yeah, for cleaning purposes, I would imagine, right?
Cleaning and repainting, which her room's not getting repainted, which is a bummer. We're gonna have to do some strategically placed stuff. I gotta strategically place this numbers 1 through 10 that I'm about to tape up on the wall.
I have to strategically place numbers 1 through 10. The count is never gonna forgive me.
B's down here, C's over here. They're all just covering holes. Nothing's in alignment.
It's an abstract alphabet, okay? Kindergartners, you should understand that. It's called art.
Thanks. You guys don't know the alphabet. I'm teaching you it, and when you write it out, it's supposed to be this zigzaggy.
It's supposed to look like that. Don't worry about it.
It's supposed to. You guys don't know better.
Did you watch speaking of alphabets, and the count, did you watch the World Cup final halftime show, perhaps?
You know, we realized it. I thought that the World Cup had ended at least a week prior. I thought it was like the Olympics where it just goes on for like a couple weeks and it's over, but it was still going.
Yeah.
We did
bigger deal here, obviously.
Yeah. When we were around the day of the final and we got home from wherever we were at the lake that weekend. We got home. I think. And I was like, I guess we could turn on the World Cup. And so we did, and we just sat on the couch and kind of half watched it with Toby, but it was after halftime. It was like the last 10 minutes.
That was the only exciting part of it.
Yeah, anyways, I think we made it to the right.
Yeah. You saw Spain win. That's all that matters. So
yeah.
We were actually rooting for Spain in the end.
You were in the end. Okay. I was wondering because I knew at first there was the Basque blood coming into play.
Indeed. Anyone but Argentina, though, was our mentality in the end.
That seemed to be most people's mentalities.
They're just so, like, I don't know if you saw anything about it. But
they seem to be pretty sore losers. I saw a video of like a fight that broke out right after.
Genuinely? Yeah, like this one guy, I think Paredes is his name. He actually started swinging at people like after the game was over, and also the fouls that they committed during the game were like bad as well, like really really dirty playing, like
gross.
But anyways, yeah, Spain won the World Cup. A boy from Valencia scored the World Cup winning goal, so that was pretty cool.
Love that.
Yeah. Obviously,
have there been big like celebrations around?
You know, weirdly, like I got my hopes up because Austin was like, "Oh yeah, Keir Starmer said that if England wins the World Cup, there will be a national holiday," and I was immediately like on Google, like, "Is there going to be a national holiday if Spain wins the World Cup? Do I get a day off work?
Do I have to work tomorrow? Let me know.
Do I have to work tomorrow?" Because we were already stayed up to like 2 a.m. watching it.
Yeah.
And turns out no. But I do think that there was probably a parade or something. I didn't follow it after the fact, but
fair.
Anyways, yeah. That's all. Oh, I also went to Scotland in the time that I haven't seen you, so that was cool.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did I know that? I didn't know that. Did I?
I don't think so.
I don't think I knew
Maybe.
that. How was it?
Anyways,
How were the
good. I went
Scots?
to go. Good. I went to go stay with my favorite one, Bethany.
Oh, nice. Oh, I did. You
She,
had mentioned you were doing that.
yeah, she lives in Glasgow with her boyfriend. They just bought
Mhm.
their apartment,
Nice.
and it's a gorgeous neighborhood, incredible city. I mean, it was like 75 degrees and sunny the entire weekend,
Oh,
so I
love
can't
that.
be. I know. I can't. I am biased. I'll send you a picture of a Highland cow that I saw.
Please.
We
I'll send it to my aunt. She loves Highland cows.
They are so cute.
I would like to
Yeah,
have
we
one.
we went to go see some Highland cows, and we walked around.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
it
that
was
an
so cute.
apple?
Yes,
You got an
she was not.
apple?
She was not
She's got
interested
it.
in it though.
She doesn't. She's like, I'm saving that for later, and that's my job. That's my
There was
business and not
also.
yours.
She was so sassy. Also, I'm sending you a picture of it. This baby like looks dead. I promise you, it was alive. But there was baby cows, and they were just sleeping so hard.
He's
It
so
was so cute.
fluffy.
Cute
Oh, I
little.
love cows.
I love cows.
Oh,
So
oh my god,
yeah.
speaking of cows, I did mushrooms again.
Oh, speaking
It
of
was great.
cows.
Well, I was.
Sorry, continue on with your notes, by the way. I really hijacked this.
No, I was thinking of cow poop, and magic mushrooms grow in cow poop.
Hmm.
Can grow in cow. They can grow. They cow poop
They grow good in cow
grows.
poop.
They grow good in cow poop. Yep,
Lots of things grow
allegedly.
good in cow poop,
But
to be
yeah, I
fair.
had
But
another. Uh, I
mushroom.
definitely redeemed myself. At first, I wasn't really sure if we took like a fraction of what I had ingested the first time, which was disastrous.
When did you do it the first time?
Oh, like
Am I aware of this?
Thanksgiving, like 4 years ago,
Oh,
right after the year we graduate, right after you moved. It was
oh,
that year, that Thanksgiving. We went
I don't
to
remember
visit.
that.
We went to visit my brother in Colorado, and it was a really bad
Right.
experience.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
shocked
I
that
mean,
you
it
wanted
was
to do
like
them again.
it. It wasn't like because there were cool moments, like
Hmm.
while I was sitting on the bathroom floor throwing up, I was like, Chris and I were seeing hieroglyphics on the floor, which was cool.
Right. I do remember
But
this now, actually. Yeah.
but the it was when we all separated, and all I could watch was people alpine ice skating for 3 hours,
Right.
and my eyes wouldn't stop leaking. Then I was like, don't like it. I
Not for
don't like
me.
it.
Thanks.
I don't like throwing up too, and there was a lot of that. But this
Yeah.
time was very pleasant. It was a it was also older. Chris thought that because they were older you should do more, but it's the opposite with the way that mushrooms age.
Right.
So it was real bad. I don't want to yeah. We did like about an eighth of what we did the first time. And
Okay. Jesus. You and I should like really talk trauma
swap
bonding about
stories.
this.
But it was so pleasant. And I wasn't
That's
sure
good.
if it was working until Aiden and Ryan and I were all looking up at the clouds. And we were like, whoa, it's so cool how they're moving in and out with each other. And Sarah was like,
And you were like,
guys, I don't. They were like, do you want me to tell you or do you want to just live with this? And we were like, no, tell us. And they were like, those clouds are not moving.
they're like
And I said, oh, cool.
taking off for
So
some
I
for
am having a
sunglasses.
good time. So I've redeemed myself.
That's good.
My advice is to start with the smaller dose and not start with
Mm.
the large one.
The
I also think it helped that I'm no longer
sedative
on
dose.
antidepressants so I didn't have to worry
Probably.
about like many chemical reactions happening there.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, in a better spot mentally. So I think that definitely contributed. But I did redeem myself in my mushroom experience, which was nice.
Incredible.
But yeah, I do
I'm
have
happy for you.
some notes, things some thoughts, just just some things to ponder.
Okay.
Um, like, hang on, I need to blow my nose, and then I'll be back. Okay. So, how like the way that we feel about people born post 2000?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Yeah.
people that were born in the 1900s, like early 1900s, thought that about people born, or do you think people born in the late 1800s thought that about people born in like early 1900s?
Yeah, probably. Well,
They were like, oh, this generation. Like, you're 12. What do you mean you were born 1902? You're a baby.
yeah. I feel like, personally, I do feel like now the cutoff for me is post 9/11 births. That's quite weird for
Oh,
me,
sure,
even
yeah,
though I
you
was
weren't there
not really
when the towers
conscious.
fell.
Yeah, I was not really conscious when the towers fell, but I
Yeah.
was
Aiden's
alive. So
coworker will come up to him sometimes and say, I wasn't born when the towers fell. just
it's so
just to
good.
like
I'm sorry. I
it's a
do
great
know. I
bit.
do. I do know though that people like. Okay, yes, I think that the answer unequivocally is yes, because there are people who were born in the 1980s that I am friends with who feel that way about me. Like
Okay, yeah, so it's probably more of just a time difference thing than a whole century
they feel the way
turnover.
about. Well, yeah, I also think that possibly it's a bit more nuanced from the 1800s to the 1900s because there was a lot of technological advancement in the 19th century that sort of
That's a good
carried
point.
on
Yeah, because like
into
our
the
defining factor
early
is like
20th
I
century.
remember pre cell phone
Yeah,
or at least pre smartphone.
I do feel though that they like probably had some sort of version of that like, but I can't think of anything as stark as like
You
pre-smart. I
guys
guess
wouldn't even know a one room schoolhouse if
pre-automobile.
it hit you in the face.
Well,
How
public
long did those go on?
education, neither here nor there. But how long did those go on? I don't. I
You don't
think it
even know
depended
about
on where
wood
you lived.
cabins.
You don't even know about Laura Ingalls Wilder. She hasn't written any of her books yet.
You don't even know about
Yeah,
painting a
I think
cabin.
that I I think that probably the difference was quite like
Maybe a little less stark.
minimal
Yeah.
compared to the fact, but then like I can't really say that because I don't know, you know, like
Yeah.
maybe it was like a huge deal for someone who was born in 1898 and then someone who was
Do you
born
think they
like
had
maybe
their own
like
version of Y2K? Like, what did they think was going to end the
I
world when it
think
turned to 1900?
no, I don't think that they had their same version of Y2K, but I do think that there were like times before and times after. For instance, and I'm not just saying this because I'm from St. Louis, but the 1904 World's Fair was like a huge like innovation,
Mm,
like in electric light and food and like seeing people. I'm not saying they did it right, but seeing people from other parts of the world, like I do
mm.
think that there was like a significant innovation sort of like jump every time that there was a World's Fair. And the last one had been in Chicago in
Mm-hmm.
1893, I
I
want to
remember because
say.
that's what started the Chicago and St. Louis rivalry. Was that?
Yeah, well, kind of. Basically, the reason why
That's what
there's a
they taught me
Chicago.
on my Chicago architectural boat tour.
Really? Because on that boat tour,
Well, I
they
don't.
taught me
I
that it
also
was
they also talk about like
the
changing the direction
railroads.
of the river, but I do remember them relating a lot of it back to Chicago getting the World's Fair over St. Louis and that being a big part of the rivalry.
Well, yeah, but then St. Louis got it 10 years later. So
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I
like
don't
I've
know.
always
I
heard that it's
retained that, and I
because
retained the poop bridge. So shout out Dave Matthews Band.
I've I've always heard that it was because Chicago chose Union Pacific, Union Pacific chose Chicago as their like Midwest hub,
Could
and
be.
it was between Chicago and St. Louis. And St. Louis was
maybe
like this massive.
Maybe I combined facts of it being between and
Possibly.
just equated it to the World Fair instead of that. I don't know.
Because basically the whole thing is that like St. Louis, if they were chosen as like Union Pacific's like Midwest hub, would have probably been as big as Chicago, and then Chicago would have been as big as St. Louis. I mean, strategically, obviously, Chicago is probably a better place to choose.
Like, I see why they did it, but still.
I see why they did it, but so St. Louis was bigger than Chicago for its entire existence until the steamboat started to be phased out. And then that's why, because obviously St. Louis sat on the Mississippi, steamboat travel was like the only way that you could export goods up and down the Mississippi River. And then the railroads came in, and that obviously made steamboats not obsolete, but much less used for shipping goods because it was less reliable. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Eat me, Chicago. That's it.
You know what? When I take the architectural boat tour again in September, I'll tell them that you said that.
I love the architectural boat tour in Chicago.
This will be, I think, my fourth time.
Do not turn them against me. Please. I love that boat tour.
My third or fourth time on the boat. My third time for sure remembering it. I think I did it like when I went as a kid, but because we're going, my mom and sister-in-law and I are going, and because Elizabeth hasn't been to Chicago, and so we have to do the boat tour. So I'm very excited. I have an excuse to do it again.
Even Ashin and I still talk about sometimes how much we love Chicago. Like that was like
Chicago is. I haven't been to a lot of the big cities like Chicago, but like that's one that if I had to live in a big city, I think I would enjoy living in Chicago.
Absolutely same.
It's the only big city I think I would choose to live in. Yeah, I love that.
That was our first trip, like our first proper like trip where neither of us lived as a couple, and it was so fun. Like it was incredible. So
I love it.
I miss it there. That would be so fun. Okay, any more notes for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ways that I'm already famous.
Okay. Go
on. I have like I think 400 upvotes on my stained glass Reddit, on my stained glass sword that I made on Reddit.
400.
I think
that's incredible.
I'll go look.
Good job, Katie. It is.
Yeah, I'm famous.
Like undeniably
328.
Insane.
Sorry, but 9.1 thousand views and 13 comments, and only like 3 of those were me responding to people.
Only like 3.
So 10 strangers.
That's so comments. Cool.
So yeah, I'm famous there, and then
so yeah.
Oh, I have 426 on my first stained glass post on Reddit, where I posted the frog and fish and mushrooms that I made for my family.
The stained glass
but that only had 6.9 thousand views. Anywho, that's one of the ways in which I'm already famous. Another one is my comment on Instagram that I forgot to talk about. Sorry, jump scare. Got a text from Darby.
I saw your eyes go wide and was like, what happened?
Everything's fine. Let's see. What's my popular comment? I keep getting notification. I didn't even. It's not anything that like. All I did was quote something that the girl said in the video.
You're so much more apt to like comment on things than I am. I'm so scared to be judged.
I rarely do. It has to be someone that like I really like. It's usually artists, so I'll comment on artist stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so it's this girl. She made cicadas for Pride Month. She has a special interest in insects, and she's a phenomenal artist. But she colored these. She painted the. She made these cicada wings rainbows.
Oh, how pretty.
And she was calling them cicadas.
I do. It's crazy to have a special interest in insects. I cannot relate, but that
Oh
is
my god, it's
very
so
cool.
ish. I love her. She's how I learned that cicadas make their noises with their ribs. Yeah, that's their rib cages. That's what you're hearing. And
That's
they're so
more
loud.
unsettling to me, arguably.
It also reminds me after Crystal has a cicada today. Anywho, she was at like the very end of her video, she was talking about her cicadas. And she was talking about, so yeah, these are my cicadas. And now they're gay. And so my comment was literally just quote, and now they're gay. And then I did like the nodding emoji and the like nail polish emoji, and that has 14.3 thousand likes.
Oh my god.
14,313 to be exact. That's the most famous I've ever been, was that comment. Another time I've been famous is the time that I was in the newspaper because my friends and I were playing guitar on the corner of her neighbor. Like her house was on a corner of an intersection. We were playing guitar on the corner, and we donated all the money, and we got in the newspaper. That was the first time I was famous. Actually, that's a lie. The first time I was famous was when I was featured in Wife Swap.
Oh yeah.
That was my first intro to fame.
Yeah.
I don't know why I decided to write down all the ways that I'm famous. I thought you'd enjoy them.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. We're donating all the proceeds to Locks of Love.
It was strictly Taylor Swift.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
That was all we knew how to play on guitar was Taylor Swift.
We only play 80s Joel.
Yeah, literally.
We only play Taylor Swift from the Taylor Swift album.
In guitar lessons, the time of life where I was taking guitar lessons, I only wanted to learn Taylor Swift songs. And at one point, I told my guitar teacher I wanted to learn a Hanson song.
Obviously.
And the look of
relief.
Pure relief and joy on his face.
He was like, it's not great, but it's a start. We're going from Taylor Swift to Hanson, so the bar's in hell, but like,
well, no, because,
at least it's a start.
No, because when you're in Tulsa,
oh, true, Hanson are local celebrities. Yeah,
Hanson is God. So
yeah,
he was like, "Oh my God, the Holy Trinity."
The Holy Trinity. Hanson is like unironically a great band. I'm not saying that they're bad.
So good. Yeah,
Bop
I
is like
any Hanson slander.
But like, Bop is like meh, but like,
Bop got them started, but they're like
the rest of their music is actually incredible.
They have an album that I really want on vinyl. It's a lot of their songs with like a full like orchestra.
Oh, I just chills, just so you know.
Yeah, no, it's so good. I will be listening to Hanson on my way to Salem Springs today. Thank you very much.
I love
my
Hanson.
other note. Oh, in the series of unfortunate events movie, that's not. I thought that was Lemony Snicket.
Is it not?
It's not Lemony Snicket. Lemony Snicket is just the author of the books and does not look like that at all.
That is not a name.
Apparently it is.
I'll be damned.
He's the author. Yeah, Lemony Snicket is his pen name.
Oh, okay.
But he's just look at that guy. That guy is not what I needed him to look like.
Can I be mean? He like looks really surprised, like and like not in a pleasant way.
And it's the only picture that you see. He's always concerned.
He looks mean. I don't think I would like this man.
I don't think he would be nice to me. But I really thought that he was. I thought that was Lemony Snicket in the. I thought that was the man himself.
Well, what's the man's name then?
Daniel Handler is Lemony Snicket's real name.
No, I know. But
what's the guy's name? I don't remember. Series.
His face really is like quite angering to me, actually. Upon further reflection.
Who we thought was Lemony Snicket?
No.
Jim Carrey?
No, not Jim Carrey.
It now makes sense that
The
Jim
author.
Carrey is not Lemony Snicket, but at the time, I didn't know that was Jim Carrey. I thought that was Lemony Snicket.
I'm sorry, this man just... What?
Count Olaf. His name's not Lemony Snicket, it's Count Olaf.
Okay.
Like the
Okay, fair enough.
snowman.
Sorry, can I share my screen with you? Yes, I can. Okay.
Yeah. Please
Let me
do.
just... open system settings.
Oh, sure.
This is my work laptop, by the way. Don't ever let work know that I'm doing this, but here I am. Because I sold my other laptop.
Oh, fun.
Luckily, I know the admin login.
Nice. I do not.
Later. Oh, maybe I can't. Nope. Okay, never mind. Well, I'm gonna send this to you then. Is there a chat function that I can put? Okay, apparently you can't put images in that. Here I go. Sending you a picture of my laptop screen, my monitor screen. Because I also can't log into my Apple account on this laptop. So.
Figures. Is your work laptop Apple?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is nice, to be fair.
Although I have gotten very used to the whole Microsoft situation going on in my...
Oh,
whoa. Oh, what?
This fuck wrote is Lemony Snicket. Excuse me? Oh, that angers me for no reason. Okay.
Because Lemony Snicket should be
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. He should really consider a name change.
He should, yeah. Anyways.
Life change.
Regale me with more.
I have two more notes.
Great.
One is Tom Holland went to carpentry school in Cardiff.
Did he?
Allegedly.
He's very posh for that, I feel like.
But I think it was an interview that he did, and he was saying that his mom sent him to carpentry school in Cardiff because she was just like, don't think this acting thing's gonna work out.
That's funny. That's really cute, actually. Interesting. He went to... he went to private school. Dawn Head Preparatory School, an all-male Catholic prep school in Wimbledon. Yeah, he's posh. But he was diagnosed with dyslexia. Bless him. Yeah, he briefly attended carpentry school in Wales.
Neurodivergent king.
Yeah. He also... Oh, bless him. Yeah. Well, I didn't know that Cardiff
He said,
was...
well, if you can't read the words, you should learn carpentry, I guess, was his mother's.
And also, why would you send them to Cardiff for that? I don't know. Cardiff is not known for that.
I don't know. I just thought it was I just heard Cardiff and got excited.
Cardiff is a great place. I'm going there on Thursday. I'm very excited.
Okay, my last one. You know how I've told you about that thing where I can feel things happening to other people?
Yeah, empathy. Or
no,
empathic, isn't it?
I guess the first time I noticed it, if someone's getting their nails painted, I can feel my nails getting painted.
Oh, okay.
I feel that. There's a name for it. I'm not going to self-diagnose myself because I have not looked into it much. Mirror touch synesthesia.
Oh.
It's if I see something happen to someone, I feel it happen to me in a way.
Oh. That's
I haven't
a lot of times, no?
There's only one time I remember it being I don't think I feel people's
Is it pain? Not pain?
Yeah, because I haven't. It's not like I feel stabbed if I see someone get stabbed.
Yeah,
but
you can.
It's I feel things. The pressure on wherever part of the body it is that's
crazy
being touched. If that makes sense. I remember one time
in a bad way, just that's cool.
My brother passed out in our kitchen and hit his head on the counter as he went down, and I felt it. Didn't feel like I hit my head, but I felt I don't know how to it's not like I feel the exact pain, but I feel the point that it where
he
got hit, I got hit. Yeah. And have emotional reactions to it. Like I feel the emotional pain too. So then I was like hiding on the couch trying to like not let them know I was crying because I didn't know how to explain that like I
you were
felt
crying because your brother hit his head.
Yeah. That's the only time I remember being like uncomfortable with it. Yeah. Most of the time I don't pay much attention to like
it's not like
other actively, people. So but the times I've always noticed it has been like specifically with like painting nails was the first time I ever noticed it. Like I can feel my nails getting painted when someone else is getting their nails painted. Or like with back scratches. That's kind of nice. I get very relaxed when I watch someone else getting their back scratched.
So how
I don't know.
Surely that has something.
I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but I heard
surely that has something to do with like ASMR, right?
Maybe.
Like that's how
that would also make sense. Why I like. Well, I don't know because I have to see it being done to other people, but then also there's the ASMR that I watch where the girl's like doing like a eye check. Well, eye check doesn't matter, but she'll do like a scalp check in her ASMR that I feel like my hair is getting played with, but she's not.
Well, that's
but I'm not seeing that happen. But it's like coming towards me. But that feels different than when it feels the same, but in a different way because it's not like I'm seeing it happen to someone and feeling it. It's like it's happening to me. I don't know.
Wow,
I just found a word that sounds like it might kind of describe what I feel.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Huh. You should. How can a doctor like?
Well, so the way that I heard about it is a real thing, but the way that I heard about it was in my Chicago Med show,
right? Which
is why I'm like, obviously, I'm not going to diagnose myself based off a show, but I was like, that's a word, and the patient was reacting, of course, far more.
Yeah, of course, they had to make it dramatic for TV.
Yeah. But I was like, that's an interesting word. So then I looked it up and I was like, I guess that could be maybe a explanation for what I feel. But yeah, so I first heard of it on it.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how one would diagnose that. I don't know that I need anything to be diagnosed. I just think
it's kind of like
a word that might explain it better.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, other types of synesthesia exist, and obviously, like, our brains do strange things to try and connect with other people, or connect with things, or relate to the world around us. That's very interesting.
I thought it was weird and interesting that there was a name that I could potentially put to it. I think that's all the notes I have, besides some fun facts. We were going to share some fun facts in this episode to somewhat make it the past meet the planet.
Yeah. I do have some. I do have a few Reddit things.
I have some. I was looking through BBC Science, but then also I outsourced some to our most loyal listener, Macy.
Obviously, yeah.
I realized that, like, I carry so many fun facts in my brain, but it's like they're in like a box that's just kind of stuck away somewhere that I can't find on my own. And they really only come out when they're triggered within conversation. So I outsourced some fun facts and asked Macy. She gave me some cultural ones that might also be interesting. But the first one is daddy longlegs have penises, which technically makes them not a spider.
What?
So most other spiders transfer sperm through like a mouth part or leg part that's like modified for that. Okay. But daddy longlegs they've got penises. They got schlongs. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah. The next one is iguanas have 3 eyes. There's the normal two iguana eyes, and then they have one on top of the head that just perceives light, like in brightness.
I don't really like that very much. I can't particularly explain why I don't like that. But...
Don't like iguanas having 3 eyes. Heard. All right, this one's kind of fun. The Himalayan
Okay.
honeybee, which is also the largest of the honeybees, makes a hallucinogenic honey that tribes collect.
I know that.
I didn't know that.
I knew that about some bee. I didn't know where it was from, but
It is the Himalayan
hallucinogenic
honeybee.
honey. What else is there to do up there besides climb mountains? You know what I mean?
True. Speaking of bees, another bee note: bumblebees can fly higher than Mount Everest.
Good for them.
Isn't that cool? She also told me the inventor of Pringles was cremated and buried in a Pringles can.
Hell yeah.
The inventor of the Pringles can. And then Carrie Fisher is in a giant antidepressant pill, which is very funny.
What? Is that actually true?
Carrie Fisher's cremated in a giant antidepressant pill, according to Macy. I didn't fact check. I just trust her.
I'm gonna have to cremation urn. Oh my god, she is in a pill. Holy shit. It's shaped like a giant vintage Prozac. Dude, you have to go look this up.
Oh my god, I see it. That's really good.
That is so funny.
That's good.
New plans for when I die.
I'll
Everybody.
add it to the list.
Oh, I cannot. It's just her husband carrying around this massive.
Yeah, all the pictures are
Prozac
just
pill.
walking around with it.
She's so funny. I love that for her.
And then the cultural fun fact is sumo wrestlers make babies cry for good luck before a match.
They'd be doing some weird shit in Japan for funsies. You ever watch that documentary of that guy that like just had to live off of prize coupons for like years? It's kind of disturbing. That's all.
I have some BBC facts too. Well, there was one that
I love the Beeb.
Mac told me the other day that it took me a while to process. That babies are born when babies are born, they can't see color.
What?
But however, the BBC said slightly differently. Newborn babies don't actually see in black and white. Their color vision is limited, but they can detect some intense colors, especially red. This is because the eye's cone cells, which detect color, aren't fully mature at birth. I was just shocked. Like, what do you mean I was born and I couldn't see color?
I just think that, well, it kind of makes sense because then, like, how does color blindness develop in people? You know?
It makes a lot of sense, too, when you think about how confused babies look all the time because they can't see shit and everything. I feel like they just keep getting touched. I would hate being a baby.
Isn't it also that, like, babies just don't have a very, like they're quite nearsighted?
Yeah, they can't see. Yeah, they don't get their binocular vision until, like, I think like a month or so in. But isn't that like that explains why fresh babies look so confused because they truly have no idea what's going on around them. But they keep getting touched.
Really mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really mad.
I get it now. Like I understand.
I also would be mad if I was being touched all the time and all I could see is violent red. That's it. Like that would be.
What's black, white, and red all over? A fresh baby's vision. That's what.
A fresh baby's vision. Precisely, honestly. Yeah. That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? There were some other of these fun facts that were interesting to me. Water might not be wet. This is because most scientists define wetness as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet.
I never had any skin in the game and the water is wet debate, you know?
I didn't get on that bit much either, to be honest.
I just didn't think it was a very, like, exciting bit, to be honest. So I just kind of ignored it and just took water for what it is. Water. And if it makes me wet on the inside, well, I'm water, so...
60%. There was something about that. 60% of you is water. I'm deeply dehydrated, so I don't know if that's true. But what else? There's a thunderstorm called Hector the Convector that arrives every day at 3 p.m. over the Tiwi Islands. So, like,
what
most
islands?
thunderstorms, the Tiwi Islands off the coast of northern Australia. So,
Oh,
most thunderstorms are pretty unpredictable, right? I mean,
Hector
like,
the
in terms of,
convector.
yeah. But Hector, there's I guess, a microclimate over these islands. And so Hector arrives every day at 3 p.m. from September through March. He's also huge, regularly reaching more than 12 miles high.
Oh my god, that's
Hector.
crazy.
Hector will be making. He'll be
Perseverance.
hanging out today.
Well, he probably already has,
In
no?
Australia. Oh yeah, I guess how far ahead is that?
I don't
I don't
really
know.
actually know, to be honest.
They're either seeing Hector soon or they saw him.
They saw him already today, and they said, "Oh wait, you said no. You said September to March." So
March to September, I thought. Oh, you're right, September through March. So yeah, he's not coming right now.
it's not Hector. It's not Hector's season. He's
It's
on
not
his
Hector season. Hector's on a break.
he's on his vacation period currently.
A cloud weighs around 1,000,000 tons. It's kind of crazy to think about. That's just floating up there,
and it just floats.
How? Maybe I'll do it.
But it does make sense that when you go through one in an airplane, it like really shakes that shit up, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does have a link to how they're able to float, so
Okay.
stay tuned for a future episode on how clouds float. One more, the Earth's rotation is changing speed. It's actually slowing down. So on average, the length of a day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century. So 600 million years ago, a day lasted only 21 hours, which also makes sense if you think about how violent the Earth was back then compared to now. It was moving a lot faster. Yeah. And so that's what allowed a lot of continental tectonic plate movement and shit. You know.
Yesterday we were playing this.
I know about
Earth things. Yesterday we were playing this game called 6 Second Scribbles, which is like Pictionary but more stressful. And you like basically fun. It is really fun. You like get a card of 10 things under a certain category, and you get 1 minute to draw as many of the things as you can. Mm-hmm. And then you have to pass it around the circle until all of your drawings are guessed. Like the people get the category, like you write the category on there, and then the people guess what your things are. And one of the guys we were playing with yesterday, he got like it was really fun, but he got like historical events, I think. And one of them was just, and I felt so bad after the fact because he's German, and one of them was just this like stick figure walking along, and then there was like a ravine, and then there was like something else, like more earth on the other side, and no one could guess it. So I was like, when Pangea broke apart. Like that was what I guessed that
continental divide.
It was the fall of the Berlin
drifting
Wall.
Yeah, my thought was like drifting tectonic plates.
That was my thought. I was like
a divergent tectonic boundary.
I was like, that's what it looked like. I was like, it looks like the tectonic
obviously
plates.
It's when the Berlin Wall fell.
I was like, I did not see wall there, sir. Unfortunately,
yeah, because it fell, Maddie, obviously.
Sorry to your countrymen, but I don't see the fall there. So, anyways, that was funny. But that reminded me of that. That was your
those
facts.
Are my fun facts.
Okay, I have got a few. And by a few, I mean, I think... Oh, hold on. And one of them requires more research, unfortunately, because I don't know who this person is. Okay. So, the first one is that we've got some state leader stuff. So, Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany, King George V of England, and Tsar Nicholas II of Russia were first cousins. I don't know if you knew this.
Whoa! I probably you can safe bet I don't.
Yeah. So the Tsar of Russia, the last one, Anastasia's dad, he was first cousins with Queen Elizabeth's grandfather, I think.
Okay.
So they look exactly alike. Like, they looked exactly alike. If you look up Tsar Nicholas and King George V, and then also Kaiser Wilhelm of Germany, they look the same, which is a bit unsettling.
Oh, wow. Twins.
Yeah. Twinsies. So they were all first cousins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were all so Queen Victoria was all of their grandma. And they were also all involved in World War I on different sides. And Kaiser Wilhelm famously said about World War I, quote, "If my grandmother had been alive, she would have never allowed it." His grandmother being Queen Victoria. So,
she wouldn't have allowed World War I.
Yeah, because she would have been like, boys, chill.
Yeah.
Like,
a great example of why we need women in leadership. World War I would not have happened.
I mean, old Vicky she had some shitty things going on in India, but sun never sets and all that on the English Empire. So
I was gonna say, is there anything clean coming out of there?
Not until very recently. So my next one is that in 1913, Josip Broz Tito, who I just learned was the dictator of Yugoslavia, Adolf Hitler, Leon Trotsky, and Joseph Stalin all lived in Vienna. Also, Sigmund Freud and Archduke Franz Ferdinand were also living there at the same time. Yeah.
I never think about any of these people existing in the same universe, I think.
Yeah, I think that's very fair, actually. But there was also a thing, like, when we were in Berlin last year, that, like, Karl Marx and Vladimir Lenin, some other communist person went to the same, like, college in Berlin, like, met in Berlin. Something like that. That is, like, horribly not well researched, but, like, so all of these people were living in Vienna, and the only people that actually knew each other were Stalin and Trotsky at that point. But none of the others knew each other. And so this Reddit commenter said, like, it's very interesting that they were all living in the same city in that same year. I feel like it would be a plot for a weird sitcom, LOL.
Yeah.
Which it could be.
If reality TV was available
back then, I do think Hitler on his various... I'm going to read a new book. It's called Blitzed. It's about drug use in the Nazi Party.
Interesting.
It sounds very, very interesting because they were basically all on coke and amphetamines. So
Nazis would be the Jax Taylor of the Nazi reality TV world. You'll get that eventually.
Sure.
One
day. My next one is that the U.S. considered dyeing Mount Fuji black as psychological warfare against the Japanese in World War II.
That's fucking crazy.
They would have done that? I have no idea how they would have done that, but, like...
I'm picturing, like, just, like... I guess that's why they didn't do it, because they realized it's fucking stupid.
I think they probably realized very quick. I hope they realized very quickly.
That's not psychological warfare. That's just, like, an insane prank.
That is an insane prank, to be fair.
That's like, haha, we painted your volcano black. What? That's crazy. That's nuts. Crazy. They said, I know what'll get him. We'll paint it black.
Black paint. And then my last one is that...
And I guess that would really fuck with, like, the ecology of the mountain, obviously. But, like...
Well, yeah. I doubt that was a concern for them.
I don't think that's why they were going to do it. Like, I don't see that there was a logical reason.
I think it was just, like... I think if Mount Fuji is quite symbolic of Japan.
That's fair. It probably holds a lot of... It was probably going to be, like, a spiritual
Yeah,
attack.
spiritual warfare. I don't know.
Yeah.
My last one is
Goddamn.
that there was a parrot that belonged to Andrew Jackson, who was at his funeral. But the parrot kept swearing and saying obscene things, which it learned from Andrew Jackson, so it had to be
Right.
removed from the funeral.
That's so funny.
They said, "You gotta go, Petey." Sorry.
He said, "Listen, dude, I get it, but this is
You're
not the
upset.
place."
It's not the time and the place.
Aw.
Also, a bonus fun fact from my book that I'm reading right now. I'm reading a book called Unruly by David Mitchell. He's one of my favorite British comedians. He is in a show called Peep Show, and it's very funny. But he's also a historian, and he wrote a book called Unruly, and it's about all of the kings and queens in English history. And there was a king in the 9th century called Canute.
Oh.
And I think it was the 9th century. It was either the 9th or the 10th. And his name is spelled C-N-U-T. And so the chapter about him is, do you know when people are saying like the C word, they say see you next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
So the chapter is called
You're really
See
tying
Next
it back
Tuesday.
nicely to reality TV, and you don't even know.
I don't know. But yeah,
I don't even know about James Kennedy.
The chapter title is See Next You Tuesday. So I thought that was pretty funny. And he dedicates an entire like 2 pages to talking about how he knows that it's the same. He's like, it's basically like King Kong. So
That's so funny.
yeah, I thought it was very
love
funny. Yeah. So if I have any more, I think that there's some English kings that I'm like willing to do a whole episode on. But yeah, I also
Can
learned.
we do some? I like learning about like I like when you talk about like the pre-white people ruining everything.
Okay. In which context? Like
I like knowing about cultures before they were fucked up.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah.
I like
can talk more
ancient
about
stuff.
those. Okay.
It's really interesting to me.
Okay. I'm quite interested about like I've just been learning, so because of this book, basically I'm thinking of David Mitchell talking about one of the kings building like a dike along the border of Wales. Because the original people who lived in what we now know as Great Britain were called the Britons, like Britons, which is also, you can call people from Britain that today, Britons, but like I'm talking about like the people who were like native to the country. They all moved to Wales. So that's like where Welsh culture comes from, is like the original inhabitants of Britain. So I'm quite interested in that, to be honest, because it seems a lot different from like Gaelic and Celtic culture, even though Welsh is like
interesting,
kind of. But then Welsh is not very similar to those languages. I think maybe I just assumed it was quite Celtic. I don't know.
Well, poppity pig,
and whatnot. If you will. Yeah, one day we just
that
need
is
to have
interesting.
Oshin.
Yeah, I would like to.
If I talk about Wales, I just need Oshin to like come and do his Welsh accent. Just do my notes,
please.
Welsh accent.
He could, really I'll just read your notes for you.
Because I can't do it to save my life, and
it'll
also,
be a me and Oshin episode.
Yeah, pronouncing things in Welsh. I cannot. I actually saw a meme about this, like men telling me like, don't spoil the Odyssey for me when the Odyssey is 2,000 years old.
Yeah.
And of course, Oshin is one of those people who's like, don't spoil the Odyssey for me. And I'm like, I don't know how to tell you this, but like, you need to know something about the Odyssey before you go to watch the movie. Like,
wait, what is it? Because I don't know.
The Odyssey?
Do I want to know? Don't spoil the Odyssey for me. I haven't read the Odyssey.
Don't spoil Homer's magnum opus for me. It's only been around for 2,000 years. The Odyssey is just it's like a Greek morality tale, kind of. It's an adventure, like it's an epic, but it's a lot about morality and a lot about like the virtue of intelligence and like men failing to recognize that war doesn't lead to enlightenment in the end. It's also a myth, so it's
right.
It's
I know it's not.
interesting. If you've read, I assume you read the Percy Jackson books when you were younger. No,
I watched
Or did
the
you not?
movie.
oh, if you watch the movie, then you'll be okay. But it's there's a lot of elements of Percy Jackson in the Odyssey.
Okay, cool.
I saw it on Wednesday, and though I probably will not see it again, it was
I don't
good.
know when we're going. I know we're going to see it in IMAX because of.
Austin's
That's
also
what
going to see
you
it in
gotta
IMAX.
do.
That's why he didn't go with me
But,
on Wednesday.
but I don't know if we have tickets to see it yet. Also, Spider-Man. Speaking of, Spider-Man's coming
Tom
out this
Holland.
week. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Is Tom Holland still Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay.
This
So
is the
he's-
one where
wow.
nobody knows who he is.
Big
He's
time
the
for him.
he's the longest. Yeah. He's the.
I guess
friendly neighborhood
you know he's an
Spider-Man.
Odyssey as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so is Zendaya.
We've got some good movies to see. Glad I got that AMC Stubs membership.
That's a great point, actually, that Spider-Man is coming out. I don't know. I've never seen Spider-Man, but maybe because we're trying
Mac
to find...
hasn't. Spider-Man's Mac's favorite, but she hadn't seen any of the Tom Holland ones. I think her and Addie watched the first one last night.
So, I mean, we're gonna try to plan a date for Cardiff. There's there's like the dinner and a movie theaters that are like fancy and
It's like the
the
Alamo
US.
Draft House.
Yeah, Alamo Draft House. That one. They have those kind of theaters in Cardiff. It's called Everyman, but it's like upscale. Like it's like quite fancy. So we're trying to think of.
Love that.
I suggested Minions and Monsters, but someone in my household has
Obviously.
never even seen Despicable Me, so I know.
Wow, you need to culture him.
I unironically would go see Minions and Monsters at a very upscale theater and eat fancy food while doing it.
I haven't actually seen any of the Minions movies.
Oh my god, Katie, you need to see the first Minions movie. I'm like
I really think I would enjoy
being
them.
serious. It's so funny.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go help a teacher set up a classroom.
Well, this was very
My
fun.
friend of teacher duties. This was a good Yapisode.
Yeah, summertime Yapisode. Make it a yearly thing.
Summertime Yapisode. I honestly, not a bad idea because summer's busy.
Summer is busy. We got a lot of shit
All right.
to do. So
Maybe the next one will be another summertime episode. We'll see how we feel.
we'll see.
Who knows?
All right.
Well, catch you on the flippity flop.
Catch you on the flippity flop. Boy.
Bye-bye.